know what I'm saying? Motherfucking record. For what? It's been a while. I am that again. It's been a while. Can't call me young, none of me. It's been a while. I am that again. It's been a while. I blow smoke in your face, bitch. It's been a while. I am that again. It's been a while. Can't call me young, none of me.
Don't think this shit's over, cause we don't need rusty. Consistent hits on deck, you just have to trust me. It's about to get ugly, casuals back, your cash deducted. Embarrassed on tracks, your name is shit amongst the public. You gotta love it, that over-exaggerated thug shit. That I don't give a fuck if I can't spit. Disrespect me if you want and get your motherfucking ass whipped. That I got straight A's, my resume is outstanding. That I fuck more hoes than you could possibly fathom. I really kidnap folks and held they ass for ransom. Crib low key with the amenities of a mansion. Devices everywhere, just burning up my bandwidth. I should write the game in a pamphlet for these lines, skinny jeans, sweater wearing gaskets, lessons in manhood. Y'all boys need some practice.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to another Late Nights with Kaz. I am the Kasual Toy Collector. As you hear, the kids are in the house from the blood-curdling screams in the back room of no, don't want that. Oh, Lord. It's been a rough one, y'all. So that was an old track that might get re-snapped back to life for 2022. Probably came out in probably 2015, probably somewhere in that ballpark, probably 2015-ish. Thinking about revisiting it. It was a pretty decent beat. And Lord, I wish this kid would go to sleep, man. Shout out to everybody over the children, over the baby screaming. Yeah, R. David Hill in the house. What up, man? Daredevil second to the chat. MC DJ ACDC. Lone Dragon. K-Bars in here. And that covers everybody that's in the chat thus far here. Oh, Curtis Schultz. Transin. We got y'all too, man. Hey, could y'all give me just 1 second real quick, man? I'm gonna try to get him to chill out here. Just one momento. Y'all load up, hit the like buttons real quick, man. Appreciate that. What's up, Jeezy Crazy? Give me a minute to tone him down here real quick, man. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Sorry, everyone. Oh, it's so frustrating, man. Because he wants to watch certain stuff on YouTube, man, and a lot of times he don't know what it is that he wants. So it's hell trying to figure out what video he's talking about. Ask him what it is, and he'll mumble it the best he can. He'll try to mumble what he remembers hearing, and a lot of times you can't tell even what to search for, man. And he gets so mad. He gets so mad when that's all he just screams. You're clicking through. You like, you want this, man? He's like, no, and he just gets madder and madder and madder until you hit it. And it's like, dude, I don't. It's not magic boxes, man. I don't know. Woosah, woosah. I'm gonna get through it though. I'm gonna get through it, man. It'd be rough, man. It'd be rough. Mama need to get some time off so I can get me a little breather. Something. This shit crazy. I need to line me up an evening babysitter so I can sneak out and hang out for a little bit. I'm gonna figure it out though, man. 2022, I'm gonna master this shit. So without further ado, we will throw the link up in the chat, see if anybody wants to shoot the shit with your boy. The drunken clown, yeah, he probably is lingering around. We'll wait for the troll for the weird ass comments to start popping up, man. Said date a babysitter. Man, I'm cool. I'm cool, solo dolo, man. This shit crazy, dude. I don't know what to think about people these days, man. I don't know, man. I guess my brain's in a different planet than most of the people I'm talking to. I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm just trying to take care of me. Got some friends, and that's it. That's all I'm trying to do, man. It's too crazy out here. Too many feelings. People all over the damn place. I'm straight. So let's see. Today I did mess with something that kind of messed up a little bit, but I'll show y'all what I got so far. Got the back half. Back half is on a redesign because I broke the fin off, fucking with it. I got I got it split into two pieces now. I don't know if y'all recognize what that's gonna be. So I had to redo the back end because I had to come up with a different plan for those fins on the back. I thought they were going to print fine and that the hinges were going to work, and fucked around and broke it off when I was trying to clean the supports. This is going to look pretty fucking cool, though. That's going to be the Skyhawk 6-inch version for the 112 G.I. Joes. Shit, there's some pieces on that. So there's the inside, little control panel, little rib seat for his or her pleasure, whoever will be piloting it. And it does have fins in the design, but like I say, they were at too low of an infill, so I had to do some refinagling, and the back half is printing again in the new orientation. So hopefully, what's today? Wednesday. Maybe by Saturday night show, there might be damn near a whole body of this to show. Got the other two parts printing. They should be. Well, actually, that back half is gonna take quite a while. I probably have wing. The body will be straight probably maybe by tomorrow night, and then the wings I probably can have them printed by the show on Saturday night, and then I'll just have to do a canopy and all that other shit. What up, old school? Old school done popped in here too, man. Y'all hit the like button on the way in. Sometimes you're too tipsy on the way out. So that's the shark. That's the shark. I think I referred to it as a skyhawk by mistake in here. So yeah, I have to do a little bit of reef and angling on the back there. I cut loose a part, so it'll be a 3-part thing, and then those two movable fins on the back will be at 100% infill, so they shouldn't pop once that's done. I think the shit's gonna look really cool. I figured I'd just jump straight at the silver version because there was a silver version of it. Crazy weather, man. Yeah, I'm not sure what the temp is right now, but we had it like 30 degrees one night and then damn near 70 the next day. Not crazy in the sense of snow or anything. We ain't got nothing like that yet. But it's definitely been peculiar weather. Last week we were running ACs. ACs in the Christmas time. So yeah, this shit's gonna be pretty cool once the other two parts print out. This is gonna end up being trash because I should have done that in way bigger infill. They just snapped right off when I was cleaning the supports. So leave it there. People can recognize what it is. Possibly. Oh. 47 in Atlanta currently. He's in high 50s, lower 60s. Yeah, it was a straight day, man. Started off the day in long sleeves or jackets or whatever, and then shit by noontime in t-shirt, pretty much. Had me a little hoodie I was carrying around, taking on and off during the day. Some points were cooler than the others. .45 in Lower Alabama. Yeah, it is weird weather, man. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stay on the stream tonight. I guess it kind of depends on how many other people want to jump in and shoot the shit, man. It's a little fatigued today. Kind of beat mentally, physically. Weather fucks with you. Real achy today. And tired, man. The lack of sleep kind of catching up to me. Might try to sneak me in and out tomorrow, man. Yeah. I'm gonna try, man. I get it in. I had people I needed to call. I always have people I need to call and shit to do, and just got the printers loaded up right before the show, like 2 minutes before the show. I mean, I'm straight. I'm just tired, man. Just tired. I'm still cool as far as that goes. I ain't going nowhere, I don't believe. Just mind right. This is the heavy as the crown, man. Heavy as the crown. There's a lot always on my mind. For a change, it's actually not. I mean, well, it is still. The kids are kind of. It's a lot. It's a lot dealing with it, but I'm cool on that aspect. I got some other little mental battles I'm going through at the moment. It's all gonna work out, but just more confused with other people, I guess we'll say that. Yeah, I think I might push it to 11 o'clock unless we get an all-star cast off in here. I mean, link is up if y'all want to jump in and fuck around, man. But I might call it at 11 o'clock. I don't know. If it gets crunk enough, I might stick around. I might stick to the 12. Right now, I don't know. Trying to do a lot, man. Trying to do a lot. Fucking with the music now. I got to start doing the website. Got to start going through my toys and figuring out what I'm keep, what I'm getting rid of. Because I'm shooting for that scanner. By the end of February, I plan to have that $2,500 scanner if I can pull that shit off, man. That and what is it? The Wacom, Wacom like Doodle Pad or some shit like that. I want to start. I want to start making my own stories and vehicles and characters and shit, man. But yeah, it's been a straight day, man. One of my buddies stopped by earlier and hung out with me for a sec. My biker dudes. What's after the shark? What is after the shark? I want to I want to print the I want to print the stun, but I'm actually I want to print the stun, but I'm low on black filament and need to make an order of that. But I'm kind of scared to do so at the moment. You got a lot of got a few debts floating around. I owe people. I want to knock them out, and just it's a juggle of money right now, man. Juggle of money. I need the quicker I get to that shed, the better off I'm gonna be. So that juggling fucking money, man. And I need a lot of black filament to do the stuns. Kind of and then I got a lot of these PayPal paying fours lurking around that kind of have me spooked. There's just always some shit going on. My car is overheating. Pretty sure it's probably a thermostat or something like that, but it could be a fuel pump or something. So I'm trying to keep a little cheese off to the side in case that's messed up. Shit, it could have just been clogged though. I was able to finish driving where I was going after I pulled over for a second. Some rip dyes, some synthetic. You can dye pieces black after printing. Yeah, well, I'd prefer to just print it black, but I don't know. That might be something we do. I don't know. Have to look into that, man. Oh, we have the devil, Dare. What's up, Daredevil?
Hey, what's up, pimp?
Chilling, man. Chilling. How you doing tonight, bro?
Headache, but other than that, it's actually good because this would be the well, I took it at 7 o'clock when I ate supper, but I ain't gotta take that medication no more. I mean, I still gotta do that damn nasal spray shit, but I actually need to find out exactly how long they want me to take that because they didn't specify, and that's something you really don't want to be taking for a long period of time. So it's basically like allergies and shit like that related sinus problems and shit like that. So I might have to like give me some over counter Flonase, which I've had before. I had to wait before I'd have been on here a little bit ago, but I had to take that medication, that nasal spray at like 10 o'clock, and I have to keep my head tilted down because if I tilt my head back, that stuff there's a possibility of it draining into your throat or and shit like that. So you don't want to swallow it. So I kind of keep my head down, kind of like I got the opposite of a bloody nose, basically. I got to keep, looking down so it don't drain. It's pretty good right now. I only have to do it for like a few minutes, but I'm good. I just figured I'd come on and show you some support. Uh, I know you said you was tired, and I probably turned in a little early too because I've been going for most of the day, and it's been all right though. Hell,
Yeah.
what's up to everybody in the chat?
So S3D.
Ate me some chili and some cornbread, so that was real good.
Said chili and cornbread.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was talking to AKA Citizen Germ earlier, and he asked me what was for supper, and I told him chili, and he was like, "Ooh, what kind of cornbread?" And I was like, "Yellow cornbread."
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's up, bro?
How y'all doing?
Not too
Doing
bad.
good. Like that shirt, man.
Thank you.
You got somebody making shirts, or you just
No, I just trying to remember who made this. Can't remember if it was Carson from 3D Joe's, or Dan. I don't remember who made it. Somebody made it, and it was like a limited run that they did.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure it'd be easy to do if once you get the logo.
Yeah.
You know, just go to any shirt place. But I can't remember where I got it. It was one of the guys on the online.
What's up, David Hill?
But I don't remember where I got it or who I got it from or.
Sorry. Sorry to whoever made it. Sorry.
I know I want more.
Well, you got a big Joe there, man.
Huh?
You got a big old Joe there.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. That's 12 inches.
Yep. Well, Artwan and I were making a 6-inch line, and I just was curious to see how it looked in 12-inch.
Yeah.
I had kind of mentioned about the Gentle Giant figures and about the Zap that they showed, but they never released.
Right.
And so we've kind of, we've talked about maybe releasing something down the line, made to order. So this one's not for sale. It's just, I just wanted to see how it would come out. And so I may actually give it away or something.
So who is the character we're looking at now? Is that a trooper?
It's a Cobra Trooper.
Okay. Did you do guns for them all too, or?
Huh?
Did you do guns and everything for them too, or
No, not yet. We will though.
That shit's cool, man.
Yeah, and then instead of the O-ring, we Artwan had designed this piece, so this acts in place. So this goes obviously up into the waist,
Right?
And it doesn't pop out or anything like that. And then these two go into each leg through the crotch piece or whatever. So
right, pop in. Yeah.
I don't know why, but I see something like that, and I'm thinking of that scene from what was it? It was either Nightmare 3 or Nightmare 4, where Freddy turns he was a doll, and that kid is hanging in the room because he in the mental hospital. Remember that? And the doll comes to life, and it's Freddy Krueger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the way
that's what that reminds you of.
Yeah, I don't know why, man. I'm nuts in the head, man. Don't mind me, bro.
And I FDM printed this. I did on draft mode, so it's not the cleanest looking print, but it's just something.
Maybe because it's all one color, like as far as the red goes. So you don't. In other words, you can't really see any detail of the face or nothing like that. From now, you can, yeah.
Yeah. So why'd you go with red? Were you just burning out shit you had, or?
Yeah, I was just finishing up stuff I had. Well, especially because like right now the OD green can't find anywhere, and I normally order the eSun brand and I get it from Amazon, but they're back ordered. And then
getting printers to do Joe stuff.
I know, yeah. And then even the black PLA Plus, which I love the eSun brand. God, normally I would get it like next day when ordering from Amazon. It took a week for me to get the filament, and it finally 2 spools showed up today, and I've got 3 more spools showing up tomorrow. So I don't know why I think just everybody's buying up filament. I think the whole pandemic thing again, it's, with the Omicron, everyone's getting all worried, and so, yeah, fully articulated like the original. Another feature I really liked that Artwan did was instead of doing rivets, the rivets are they're molded on. They're just made to look like it has rivets.
I
And
got you.
so it's a peg system. Now this one has a rivet, but it's a peg, and it's sturdy, man. Real sturdy.
Looks good, man.
Yeah. He did a real good job on these figures. Coming up with that system. Again, half the stuff. I mean, I didn't want to deal with screws and all that.
Yeah.
And he did, hands down to him. I mean, my hat's off to him. I mean, he did a fantastic job with, the workaround for that. But still, to make it look like they have rivets, but then,
Not
actually,
actual. Right.
Yeah. So yeah, he did a great job. Hey, what's up, David Hill?
So anybody get Spirit and Storm Shadow and all that shit? From who is it, Dorkside?
No, I pre-ordered. No, I didn't
A lot of
pre-order
people are getting them now. A lot of people got the Officer, the Spirit, the
Nice.
Storm Shadow, Spirit, Officer. I think those were the three.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been seeing pictures on Facebook and shit and Instagram.
Mm.
Guys got lucky. Went with picked the right pre-order.
Yeah, seriously. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I fucked up on the wings back here, but I'm doing the.
Ooh, the shark.
Yeah.
That looks sick, man.
Oops. Yeah.
That looks sick. Now, I got a question for you for your shark, or some of your larger vehicles like that. So I see how you have it where it's two parts.
Yeah.
Are you doing like a modular system, or are you just gluing?
I've just been gluing them together.
I'll
Some scenarios I've been putting pegs in. Some of the stuff I've been fucking with.
I'll tell you the one thing that helps when doing the pegs, and even for something like that, for example, and you'll, it makes it so much sturdier. So do female connections on both sides,
right?
And have it connect, and then just make a little, peg that you can put in on each side, right. And you can do a flat one. And that's what I started doing. So instead of, the circle pegs or even the square pegs, I do for some things. Like I've got these little square pegs that I've done, but then I also have these, depending on the vehicle or the part or where it's located. Right. You'll find that you'll have so much more support that way.
Yeah.
Also, what glue are you using?
It's called E600, I think.
Okay.
It's like a silicone-based glue, I believe.
See, this is the stuff I use.
MX board.
Yeah, or BON.
Oh, BON, MX Bond. Okay.
And I use the 105. I have a big box of it, and I keep it in my refrigerator so it lasts longer. Yeah. This stuff works wonders. So one of the things that suck about, there's a lot of things that suck about California, but one of the many things that suck in this state is we have what's called a high capacity limit or ban for magazines for rifles and handguns. And so like I have a high cap license, and I used to have an FFL. My FFL wound up expiring, but when I did have my FFL, I would sell high cap magazines, so like law enforcement or other organizations who had a high cap license,
right?
Like for like the Magpool mag, stuff like that. But if you didn't have a high cap license, or if you weren't law enforcement, I had to put a block, and it had to be permanently affixed. And I tried different glues, and then some guy was telling me, he's like, hey, try this glue. In fact, I found it at the gun show. He's like, you get it at the gun show, it's the best glue. It's strong. You'll break your print before you get that glue off. You know what I mean? And
is it really expensive, or is it?
No. It's actually better to get it off of eBay. If you order directly from them, it'll take like a month to get it. If you order it off eBay, you'll get it within, the normal few days, a week or so max. I buy the big box. And so it has and I bought the bigger one. So this is the 50 grams. And I don't know, maybe I spent 20 or 30 bucks, something like that. But a little bit of this stuff goes a long way. Like literally just a tad Like a little bit goes a long way. Like this one here, this one little bottle will probably last me an entire year.
Okay.
And I've got, and I'll show you. I mean, I love this shit.
Hey, I also heard that clear PVC glue, like for bonding fresh water pipes.
Yeah,
I heard that it's real good for prints.
I haven't tried that, but the one thing I did want to try, and somebody was telling me is what they did was they would get acetone, and they would take the supports from their ABS, and they would make glue with their ABS with their supports. And apparently, the stuff was like super strong, but I don't know how to do any of that or not trying to do all that. But I mean, I've got a big box of this stuff, the glue here.
Okay.
So,
It's forever then.
yeah, and I put it in the fridge, and God, this will. I mean, I've given some to my mom. Do you remember that? It was the God, what was it? The I've got one in the other room. The Steel Kaiju.
Still Kaiju.
The Steel Kaiju. It looks like you're okay. So remember the mini series, that big robot that had the snake looking robot.
I'm trying, man.
Okay. Well, okay. So basically, there's this thing called the Steel Kaiju, or that's what they called it, but it was like a snake robot. Hasbro never made it. This one guy was going to do a Kickstarter, and then Hasbro sent a cease and desist, and it wound up going down. And then somebody else wound up making one. He sold a bunch, and then he had some overstock. And this guy, and these things were going for like $300, something like that. But this guy and I want to say he's like in New Jersey or something like that. He owns a comic shop. He bought the remaining inventory from this guy. It was like, I think 80 plus pieces or something like that. The only thing is, and they were made out of vinyl. They're really nice. I mean, they're real cool. The legs don't move, so it's more like a statue, but the arms go like this, they twist, things like that. But the arms, the ones that he got, weren't staying in. And he was trying different types of glues, stuff like that. And I said, well, hey, try this stuff. He tried it, and that's what he uses now.
Okay.
I mean, this stuff's really good because before, any glues he'd have to use, even like the two you'd mix, the it's like a binary or whatever, glue, you'd have to hold on to it for a long period of time. This, you hold on to it maybe for a few seconds, and then it's bonded. I mean, it's still good to let it cure for 24 hours,
right?
But once it sets, it's set.
It's a quick set glue. Okay.
Very, very quick. Only thing I would recommend is,
does it leave any staining?
No, and that's the thing I really like about it. But it comes out really quick. So is what I do, depending on what I'm using, I'll get some toothpicks and I'll just unscrew the cap instead of pouring some, and I'll just take the toothpick, literally just a dab onto what I'm trying to put on, and then man, it just sets like no other.
Okay.
Because you want to be real careful it doesn't leak, because it will come out fast.
I got you. Okay.
They have a gel version, and obviously the gel won't come out fast. I haven't tried it, so I can't speak for the gel version, but I will say this stuff is awesome.
Okay. I jotted it down. I'm gonna be checking for that, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty gnarly stuff, man.
Cool.
Yeah, I've actually turned a lot of people onto that. And then that's the glue that they've stuck with, because the stuff's really good.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna check it out, man. Especially if it bonds quick.
Oh yeah.
I've been using the kind of the gel type stuff or whatever. So I just kind of, whenever shit's going together, I catch it at a good balance point, and I look at the lines and like, please stay there, don't move.
Oh yeah, no, I get you. In fact, because this stuff's so strong, I'm a big gun guy, so I have this gun oil, and so, which is Lucas is the brand, and so for example, when we were doing the 6-inch figures, I was having, when you do the biceps and stuff, as soon as I put some of that glue, sometimes if you put too much, even with a little toothpick, it would just automatically, like where the joints, it would stiffen up, or it would get a little bit of glue there, and you couldn't move that. So what I did was any part that that you want to move and you don't want to, you put a little layer of this. And so that way, or you put it around where you're going to drop the glue at. So that way, no matter what, it's like a shield. I've done that, and I haven't had a single issue with the glue sticking to a part that I don't want it to stick to.
Okay.
But the part I do want it to stick to, man, it sticks like no other.
Oh, shit.
Oh, the name of the glue for Curtis, it's called MXBON 105. And the best place to get it would be like on eBay. And they also sell or if you have like a local gun show, a lot of times you'll have vendors selling this stuff there. They even sell this little compound, like you have two different ones. You have this like white powder, and then you have this like graphite looking powder. You take some of that white powder, put it on like a piece of metal, and they did this there, and it was freaking awesome. They put it on a hitch, like a tow hitch, and they put a little bit of the powder, and then they put this glue on it, and they were towing a boat around the parking lot with this stuff and that powder agent they had.
What?
Yeah, so it was a binding agent or a bond, or a binary agent. So they had another thing they added to it, but they sell that stuff too. And man, this shit's strong. This is the strongest glue I've ever used, or and especially.
Shit.
Oh yeah, well, especially the other thing too with another thing that sucks about California is we have these stupid agriculture laws, and so certain glues that are sold in this state are going to be different than, for example, if you're, let's say, in Tennessee, you buy the same brand glue. Like, let's say you buy Crazy Glue, you're going to get better Crazy Glue in Tennessee than you will in California, because California, certain chemicals aren't allowed in this state, so they remove it, so certain glues aren't as strong.
Hey, they ID us. They ID us here for super glue.
Yeah.
So I went to
really?
When I first started printing.
Mm-hmm.
I was buying the little crazy glue vials, just little green crazy glue vials.
Mm-hmm.
So I went in and I bought 30 of them. I go up to the register with 30 of them in the buggy. I go to the self checkout with 30 of them in the buggy. Mm-hmm. And after as soon as I beat the first one, it says, the ID check or whatever.
Oh wow!
And the girl comes up and I was like, they're fucking IDing. I was like, they're IDing people for super glue, and she's looking down at the 30 of them in my basket. I was like, damn, I can't even huff glue in peace no more.
Seriously, right?
You go into Family Dollar, they'll card you for buying Krylon paint. I've seen them do that to people.
Wow.
Because they think they're going to go outside and pop the top on it and sniff it.
spray the wall.
Yeah, they do that out here, too. I mean, it's ridiculous. So, a friend of mine just retired from the sheriff's department, and he's not a big gun guy. He's got a few guns he's had for like 20, 30 years, something like that. Yeah. But it was his first time buying ammo in like 10 years, because normally, his department would have issued him ammo. But he wanted to go to the range and go shooting. Well, there's some new laws that took effect a couple of years ago in this state. And because he hadn't bought a firearm in 5 years, they denied him buying ammo. Yep.
What kind of shit? What sense does that make?
Yeah, and he just retired from the sheriff's department. It's the state. We have some of the strictest laws. I mean, it's
you got to buy a gun every 5 years in order to keep getting ammo for the ones you have.
Yep. Yeah, or you have to pay for a big background check, and you have to wait so many days and all that. And he was pissed off, and so I just wanted to poke him up with some ammo. But the state sucks, man. I fucking hate California.
Yeah, New York is bad too, because if I'm not mistaken, in New York you can only have 8 rounds in a clip. They won't allow you to have no more than 8 rounds in a clip.
Yeah, in the mag. Yeah, see, and in this state it's 10. But then we also have all new firearms have to have what's called a loaded. Well, it has to have a loaded round indicator. It also you have to have a magazine disconnect, which is a little, it basically means, so let's say if you eject your mag, you have a round in the chamber, you won't be able to fire the gun,
Yeah.
which is stupid. Let's say and most of the times, if you're in a situation where you're going to fire your gun at someone, it's because you're close up.
Yeah.
If you're far enough where you can run, you're not going to shoot the guy. You're going to run.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you're up close, let's say you get in a struggle, somehow the magazine gets ejected. You got a round. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Hold on one sec.
Well, I know here,
Hey, bro,
like
can I call
16 in
you,
the
bro?
clip. Here, I had 16 in my Glock. No, 15 in the mag, 1 in the pipe. I always kept a round chamber. I mean, I'd always check my gun all the time. I'd make sure my shit was clear. You know, sometimes I'd keep it loaded. Sometimes I wouldn't. Hell, I even had a 30-round clip in
My shit stays chambered. My shit stays chambered. It's got the same.
Same here.
All of my shit's got the same bullets that were loaded on them months ago. Like it stays chambered safety.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
same here.
There wasn't no safety.
I ain't got no time. Who's got time to do any of that shit?
Nah, they're gonna kill you quick, so you better have.
You need it. I need it to be go. I need it to be go.
Yeah, I mean, same here. I keep rounds in my chamber. The other thing is they had to do so the firing pins, they had to have a little tiny serial number on it. So, which is also stupid. It's like, so for example, so when you fire, you know, that pin hits the primer, it leaves a little serial number.
Right.
It's a way to also extort the gun companies, or to make it to where they don't want to spend the money on it, and so they just don't they won't put the newer guns in the state. That's why we have, for our roster, for what's allowed, it's dwindling down to nothing. You know, because these manufacturers are like, fuck you guys, we'll go to all these other states that don't have these strict enforcements.
Yeah.
You know, when all you can literally and I did this online. It was like a YouTube video years ago, just for the sake of it. I took a little tiny, 10-cent file, like one of those nail files. I went and it took off that serial number thing off the firing pin. That's all it takes. So it's just, but it's a stupid thing California does, and
yeah. Hey, well, there's a lot of interesting prints for that type of stuff too, man. Shit.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Guns and all kind of shit. What? Yeah. Get y'all 3D printers. I'm telling you, man. Whoa. Whoa. Man, there's all kind of shit you could do. I wonder what kind of plastics he's using.
I need to get me another piece. I'll probably before the year is out.
I want to find the smallest shit I can possibly find.
I'm gonna get another Glock 19 Gen 3, like the one I have.
It's 3D printed.
Yep. Yeah.
You see some of the print lines?
What type of plastic?
PLA plus.
PLA
100%.
plus?
Yeah, PLA plus, 100% infill. I put over 5,000 rounds through this.
No shit.
Yep.
Damn.
That was my big
issue.
question. That was my big question, man.
Oh yeah. Shoot, I've got another one right here I'm working on. Let's see.
I knew I liked you.
All you do is just buy the cuts. You just buy the Eternals and
the action.
Eternals and then print the body, right?
It's another one.
Yep.
And I go to avisrails.com to get my rails, because you need to have the rail kits.
Yeah.
And then, the lower parts kits, you can get that pretty much anywhere. But you're going to want to get your rail kits. And I go to Avis Rails for all that.
Okay.
Hey,
That's
so
cool though, man.
Consecutively, how many back to back? Like at some point it will melt, right?
Nope. Haven't had a single issue with melting.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, okay. You can look at the inside of it.
Yeah.
Not a single problem. Because you got to remember, you got all these parts kits and stuff like that. You've got your different rails.
Yeah.
you know, and everything where it's getting hot is in here.
Yeah, the
Okay.
barrel.
Your
mainly.
slide doesn't get hot. You know, like the rails, maybe up here will get hot, but your rails don't get hot, and they're going to touch this here.
Right. What's your cost into that project? Probably 60, 70 bucks.
Well,
Never mind.
I mean, less than a roll of fill. I mean, it doesn't use that much filament.
There we go. That's
Your rails, you're looking at about maybe $90 from Avis. I think maybe less, depending on what type you go with. Then your parts kit, I don't know what things are going for now. I've had my stuff here. I haven't done anything with it yet. For these other two, parts kits are normally about $100, sometimes less, depending on what type you go with. And then your full upper between $400 to $500. So, I mean, you can get a new gun cheaper, obviously.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's
But you know, this one's not registered.
Right.
It's plastic. It's majorly plastic. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it rounds perfectly. Like I said, you know, I've gone through several thousand rounds on this. You know, not a single issue.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. No melting. No malfunctions. Shoot, I even anytime I go to the range, I'll even try to simulate jams. You know, I'll put just like a casing in, you know, halfway between, and you know, rack the slide back. You know, never had an issue clearing a jam with this. I mean, this gun's reliable.
Yeah. So your lady, she got a pink one.
My lady? No.
Yeah.
No, she has it's a Springfield XD.
Okay.
So black.
You know, since you're printing, man, you could do like the sky's the limit, man.
Yeah.
It could be color changing. It could be flip flop.
Yeah, you can do any color you want. I mean,
Yeah.
I like black. I like black, or eventually I'm gonna do an OD green one. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I'm
you
like,
gotta
black is
some of the
black
shit
is
would
my
be
color.
cool.
Even though it's not technically a color, but
I put my old sheriff's lapel because I was with the sheriff's department, so I put that. It's embedded in the frame.
Okay, then. That's cool as hell, man.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they got to a point where they wouldn't melt, though.
No. Well, because here's the thing. Everything is up in here.
Right.
You know what I mean? And even with the ARs, the ones that were 3D printed, those weren't melting. It just they couldn't handle, you know, the buffer and all that from every time, you know, it would come back. Your buffer tube, the spring, the recoil is what was messing those up.
Hey, so what about a rail gun? Have you ever made a rail gun from printing?
Mm-mm.
What? A rail gun.
A rail gun? No.
Like it shoots disc, like metal disc projectiles.
No, I haven't.
I thought about it. It's battery powered. It's like battery powered, and it's got the same clip kind of mechanism, but it loads discs instead of bullets.
Huh. That's kind of cool.
The electric current is what propels it out at somebody. And you can, depending on voltage, you can reach bone crushing shots.
Oh, I'm sure.
What up, action figure expert? We just talk about some crazy shit. The 3D printing is a wild world.
Shoot, I even have this little part you put. Okay, so on your AR, you put it in your magwell, and it messes with your selector to go full auto.
Oh shit!
And it's a 3D printed part. You put you put it in your lower receiver, right where your trigger housing is, and it basically acts as a full auto for the selector. It basically adds that little bar. Because if you look at an AR, you have 2 pins. On one that's full auto, you've got 3 pins. Right. You've got another pin that's right above the selector, and that's where it normally catches. So it basically gives you that catch you need. So yeah, it's pretty cool, man.
Man, it's a fucking wild world we live in, yo.
Oh heck yeah.
It's wild.
Well, I got about all that crap about the whole bump stock thing. That dude that killed all those people in Las Vegas out of that motel window, he was using most of his guns at bump stock.
Yeah, they all had bump stocks. Yeah.
Yeah, because I guess if I'm correct, it just makes it fire that much faster. If I'm correct.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, I've seen people take a single shot AK and make it fully auto illegally, or even a SKS. Hell, even though you remember that North Hollywood shootout in
Mm-hmm.
1996, or was it 96 or September of 96 or
Mm-hmm.
97, something like that. I remember I was watching it was happening live, but they had took one of the guns they were using was a semi-auto SK HNSK or something like that. But they made it fully auto. That shit was loud, dude. Had armor piercing rounds.
This is the piece right here
Damn.
that will make your AR full auto.
Damn. A buddy of mine, he works for the sheriff's department. He's got like 15 ARs, I think. Last time he told me, I don't know how many he's got now. His house is pretty much a damn when shit hits the fan type of, I guess you want to call it. He's got thousands and thousands of rounds and rifles and AR-15s, pistols and shotguns and all kinds of
So,
grenades. My cousin Chris, he's an ex-marine. He showed me pictures of his phone last time he was over here. He said, "Oh, James, you want to see my gun collection?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." He pulls his phone out and he's standing next to me and he said this is just one locker, and he's had nothing but military grade weapon, like because he was in the military. He had like M4 carbines and M16. He had all kinds of shit. I'm like, damn, dude. I said, what you need all those for? He said, oh, that's just my toys. I'm like,
shit.
damn.
I kind of had wondered if the brother right after me, I had wondered if he was involved in law enforcement or some shit. He came over to my house and spent the night. He had visited shit about five years ago, I guess. Or, yeah, 4 or 5 years ago. And when he spent the night, he had a fucking bug out bag. It had like armor in that shit, a couple of rifles.
Armor,
yep. I was like, man, I was kind of joking with him and shit. He was like, "What? You got it? I got a bulletproof vest and I got a little bit of armor and shit too, man." But he had the whole fucking get up type shit.
Yeah, my cousin's the same way. He's got his. I don't know how high in level they go, but I know he's got at least level 4 grade armor. Full. It's full in the front. Full. It covers everything in the back. He's got all kind. He's got everything you could possibly think of. I'm like, damn. I said, you expecting to go to war anytime soon? He goes,
Right.
I'll be ready, bro. I'll be ready. I was like, I bet you will. Shit. Shit's crazy. I know. I think, like I said, I'll give me another handgun for the end of the year. I know I'll give me another Glock 19, but I'd like to get well, they call it a Taurus, but it's called the 24/7. I don't know if you're familiar with that one. Old school 24/7.
I want the smallest handgun I could possibly find.
Oh, you want like what caliber?
Whatever. I want
You can print one, man. I'll send you a file.
He said, "I'll send me a file of them."
My mom's got what I call the little noisy cricket. It's an old school.
You see this one, right? There's one about half the size and it's Glock.
Yeah.
So
that's nice.
Oh my god, that's all. Like, I ain't trying to kill nobody.
No,
I just want you to leave me alone so I can get the fuck away from you.
Mm-mm.
Make a phone call. That's all I'm trying to do. I just want the smallest. I got the biggest. I already got the biggest shit you can have, but I want the world's small. I want the micro machine. I want the little micro pocket machine.
Yeah, you want
if I ever shoot anybody,
yeah, that's
I'm
true.
not shooting to scare someone. I'm shooting to kill them.
Dillinger.
I don't want that person getting up, suing me, or coming back.
Well,
I mean, God forbid, I don't ever want to do that.
enough
But
to
if I had to,
incapacitate them is what I'm trying to do.
mm,
Slow
oh
them
no,
down.
if I shoot someone, it ain't it's to kill them. Because the way I look at it like this: if for me to draw my weapon at all, I have to really feel like my life or my family's life's in danger.
Yeah.
I can handle myself in a fight. So it's going to take a lot for me to draw a weapon. But if I do draw, and the person's not backing off, if I have to fire my gun, it ain't to wound someone. It's to kill that person. Because there's no way I'm going to take a chance of that person coming back.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. You don't want to look over your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And again, it's like this. For me to use that type of force means that I have to feel like that person was going to hurt me or kill me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, I hope to God I never have to, but.
As a Man in Black, small but mighty, I know, right? It's heavy. It's a heavy little 22, too. I remember my mom first got it. I said, damn. I said, I love my Glock. Now I know why. That bitch light as a feather.
Yeah.
That 22, you could throw it. I wouldn't even have to shoot it at. She wouldn't even have to shoot it at nobody. She could just throw that shit and knock your ass out with it. I mean, heavy as hell, man. I guess I just don't like guns like handguns that are heavy. I'm just so used to Glocks and handguns like that nowadays, how they're made. Because they're predominantly, I think, made out of polymer or something like that.
Hey, Lowe's.
Yeah, you're about to age it. Yeah, I know, right?
We
You're
just
gonna
talking
have
about shit, yo.
FBI be banging his door down at 6 a.m. talking about, I need to speak with some dude named Kaz, bro, about some, yeah.
Like, man, I got fucking toys, dog. I got toys. You excuse me, sir. While y'all hang out here, I'm finna take my kids to school. I got a neighborhood that's falling apart, if you don't mind. Let me know if y'all find anything interesting. Let me know if y'all want to buy some prints. Shit.
Yeah, I finally got the Kaz. I got that big thing in. I was waiting for today. That I was telling Sam that I love, or he's like me. He loves those. There's lots of us that obviously are the same way, but we like those unique things that there's not very many of them in the world, or anything similar to like that. So I found or seen this on eBay, and I couldn't resist because you know how much I love, not just Master of the Universe, but Revelation. So I figure I want to show that off. So that's actually autographed by the guy who did the voice for Orko from the Netflix series, Griffin Newman.
Yeah.
He drew the actual Orko on there, and he autographed it. So it's the actual poster that Nate Bartz did for the series for Netflix.
What's up, Dilmas? That's
So I
tight.
actually
Hold
got
on.
two of them. I was actually surprised because I just figured the other one was just another random poster, but it wasn't. So I got two autographed posters of the same. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that is tight.
They did it was when they had that New York City Comic Con, the New York Comic Con last year. But he was doing it was him and Tiffany Smith, who played Andra in the series, was doing limited signings, and I actually got the official Comic Con tube to go with it, and I've got the other one put up, so I went and got me a frame for it today and put it up. So I couldn't resist it. Like I said, you just something you don't see. So next on my hit list, I'm gonna get me a actual signed autograph poster of Dolph Lundgren from the '87 Master of the Universe movie. So I'm looking for probably gonna get one of those. I've been wanting that poster for a while.
Okay,
I know Sam said he ain't got enough wall space for posters. I was like, well, I don't either, but I just certain ones I had to have.
Squeeze it in somewhere.
hmm I found a couple. I went a little hunting today or I was out today, and I seen the latest run of Motu Origins figures. Jitsu and the sorceress, the standard color sorceress, and Buzz Off. Uh, that was really cool to see, even though I'm not collecting Origins anymore. But what else did I see?
If you see
Oh,
Battle Alley Viper, you already know.
oh yeah, I was looking. I didn't see any. Trust me, I was looking. I only went to Walmart on Deansbridge and Wrightsboro. I seen some more Ninja Turtles, but it wasn't. It was all nothing we don't already have. So
Yeah.
it's good to see them again. But I did, however, pick up something for Sam Newsman, which he's excited about. I'm gonna keep it secret. It's obviously Motu related, but I'm gonna allow him to show that off. I gotta send that out to him. I know he's looking forward to that because I was talking to him earlier.
Hmm.
Didn't really see anything else. Of course, I seen a bunch of Marvel Legends, but it ain't nothing I ain't already seen. And I seen some more Three Quarters Troopers, and I've been seeing them for a while now.
Yeah.
Uh, they ain't really wasn't no Joes, and I went to oh shit man, I forgot I went to Target. Man, I never in my life when I went to Target and never in my life have I seen so much He-Man on one sec. I never seen it that full. Man, they had everything. I was like, damn. I said, shit. They had all those damn Battlefield 2 or that Battle Armor He-Man and Battle Damage Battle Cat 2-pack. That was so damn
Yeah.
hard to find. It was like 15 of them on the bottom shelf. I'm like, damn. I said, I mean, they got fakers out the ass and Rise of Evil 2-packs and all this shit. And I was like, damn, that's not too bad. I did see that NECA Wingnut and Screw Loose for TMNT. That was really cool to see. That was the first time I seen that. Then I seen the NECA Super Shredder. I don't know how tall he was, but I guess he was probably about a
You
eight,
sold that at
nine.
what, Walmart or?
Yeah, I seen the NECA Super Shredder at Walmart. That's the first time I've seen it. At least that I've seen it anyway.
It was out before, wasn't it? Is
Yeah,
this new?
I think so.
It's
Yeah,
like
it's
a
been out for
third
quite
version of
some
him.
time.
Yeah,
Variant.
three different colors. Yeah. The only thing I'm looking for, if any of you guys ever find one, is the Casey Jones, the maskless one.
Yeah, yeah. I hadn't seen. I seen one Casey Jones, but I don't remember. I don't know if it's the Ultimate Casey Jones or what the hell it was. It has the mask on the front of the box or something like that. I'm thinking that's what it was. I mean, I see pretty much all the NECA shit. All the NECA turtles. Even that off-brand company that's doing them now. That what is you see them at Walmart? It's like a funny off-brand ass company that's doing the Ninja Turtles now, and they look. I don't know. I'm more into vintage TMNT, and how the retro classics look because they look just like
Are
the
you talking about
Genesis.
those BST
Yeah,
AXM? Yeah, I
yeah,
saw.
yeah, yeah. I seen those shits, and I was just like,
It they remind me of the video game. They kind of feel
yeah,
like
they
video
do,
game.
yeah, yeah. That's what I was, I
Yeah, I
was,
haven't seen those yet in the store. I've
I
seen a
seen
bunch of
all,
the NECA figures, but not those ones yet.
yeah. For some reason, we get pretty. I mean, we're as far as the NECA turtles and all that. I've seen pretty much everything they've put out for the most part. I just don't, collect TMNT like that.
Mm.
I'm just more of a vintage guy, man. I don't, unless there's something that really strikes me, or grabs me like Revelation does, Otherwise, I don't delve too much into the new shit. It has to be special to me for me to keep buying it if it's new or more modern. Because nothing can't replace, and I know everybody here can agree that nothing can replace the old stuff. There's
Yeah.
nothing, there's nothing like it.
Yeah.
That old smelly, dusty plastic crack.
This shit gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I really enjoy the NECA cartoon line.
Yeah.
Are the cartoon accurate?
Yeah, they
Those
are
are pretty
nice.
cool.
They look great. I mean, if Wingnut and Screw Loose hadn't have been made, if it had, because I told Sam, that I really there was, I had other favorites growing up when I collected them when I played with them, but back in the day, but I know I can vaguely remember for sure that Wingnut and Screw Loose were a couple of my favorites. Uh, I know Usagi Jumbo was another one. Leatherhead was one. Obviously all four of the turtles, but if I had my pick, it would be
What up,
Raphael.
Hunter? Hunter?
Yeah, MCDJ, ACDC, yeah, they, as far as I know, they going down the line, man. So,
Hey, a lot of the WWEs are on Walmart site though for order. Like,
mhm.
like the 14 for 14 something like that, man. So check
I hadn't
Walmart.
even.
Not the real elusive ones. You ain't gonna get Sergeant Slaughter.
Mm-mm. No, I'm still looking. I'm always looking for him.
Yeah.
I don't ever see his ass. I don't see any WWE figures. I mean, as far as like those little, uh, ones you're talking about, I don't really see them anymore. I ain't seen none in quite some time actually. There's some other lines I'm eventually get into this year too, because I want to beef up my Pirates of Dark Water collection. So I think I'm gonna start diving into Pirates of Dark Water and get a little collection going of those because I'm really only missing Niddler and the Wraith, the ship itself, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm gonna get them all carded too, because they don't cost, they're not expensive as other '80s toys and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
and then I think I'm gonna get into finishing my Voltron Legendary Defender collection as far as like the full scale lions because I've only got the black and the red, so I need the other three to have all five. So
For which one of those?
the Netflix series, I need the
Oh,
green. I need the green. So Pidge, Hunk, and whatever his damn name is, but and Lance.
mm,
Uh, all their lines. I know they did the diecast ones too. I don't. They're nice, but I just want the regular full size. They did the
yeah.
1984 retro ones too, but if I'm gonna collect those, I want the originals. I don't want no damn rehash. You know.
Yeah. The one set I wish I had back. You remember back when Matty Collector was doing,
Yep.
the classic He-Man stuff?
Yep.
They also did the Voltron.
Yep. I
I
remember.
wish I had backed that because, man, those sets are so expensive and they're so flippin' awesome.
I know they. I remember when that started too, and I was tempted very myself to help
Well,
back it.
yes.
Hey,
Never
Gig.
did. 'Cause I never got,
How you doing?
what's up, Giga? I never got into even collecting classics in Motu because it was I just knew it was gonna be a hassle. You know what I mean? Because and the main reason was because for me to collect Motu, it has to have a store presence. So in other words, it has to have a retail presence. So it basically gives me the memory of my dad buying them for me as a kid. So, and kind of like when the 2000X series came out, I was able to physically see it in the store and buy it. That's how I love Masters the most is where I can physically buy it. I mean, of course, I've got shit I've had to order offline, but sometimes you have to do what you got to do to get what you need. So you can't always find it in stores. So as well as we all know, we fight with it all the
Yeah,
time.
Hey, Giga, how you doing, man?
yeah, pretty well. Yeah, I finally finished. Got that switched over the internal head.
That's cool, man. Is that the Shredder head?
So it's got, yeah, the shredder helmet. It's got the snake eyes in underneath.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll
So now it looks
definitely.
like an actual visor.
You got an Instagram, MCDJACDC? I had to hit you up for sure then.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
he
is.
looks good.
Because I don't even see any Pirates of Dark
I
Water
reckon these
logos.
could still work for the master stuff too.
Mm.
That's creepy.
Yeah, I remember him from before. Yeah, I always thought he was creepy too. Kind of reminds me, he's got Lady Deathstrike hands, because she's got those adamantium claws or whatever.
That's He's the shit in nightmares.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, he's cool though.
That he must hang out with the dude with the funky head that Kaz don't like.
I know.
Maybe I
They're
should do that for the next post.
They're best friends. I don't know
Hey,
who's leader.
too bad you can't take that funky other ugly head off of that whatchamacallit and stick it on that one. It'd be even scarier, I think. Kaz might not even want to look at it anymore. Yeah.
Oh, looks like it's a
I
different
keep-
molded joint.
Yeah, I figured it probably was. I'm tempted to experiment and see if I can find me the right complement size of like an Incredible Hulk figure because how bulky he is, and get a Savage
Look,
He-Man
this
head and
from
stick it on there
With Destro.
and repaint his ass. But I ain't gonna worry about it.
extra.
Extra. No, these will definitely work for if you want to do like just something with your Revelation ones.
Yeah,
Just a little bit extra to an army kind of thing.
yeah. It was real cool to see those new Origins figures today, though. Even though I sit there and looked at them, I'm like, damn, now I don't even buy them bitches anymore. I would have bought every one of them there, but I was like, oh, well, I don't collect Origins anymore, so I just left them sitting on the shelf for somebody else.
Oh, last Origins I saw was He-Man and Skeletor.
Yeah, I could imagine. I know it's been bad over your way. It's hard to get anything decent.
Plenty of Transformers.
No,
I'm still thinking of getting the couple more Ractonite and the Paleotrix put together something. We'll see.
Seen, it was one
Plenty of them at the moment.
I seen a different one the other day, but it was damn, what the fuck was it? It was of course I seen Trax and I seen Waspinator and I seen that one that looks like a panther, I guess, whatever that one's name is, and
Yeah, Shadow Panther.
yeah, another Ultra Magnus and all kinds of shit. I just can't think of this other one. It's a newer one too, but I think it's part of the Beast. It's not part of Beast Wars. I think it's part of the Insecticons or some shit. I don't. It kind of reminds me of Paleotrax a little bit, but he's different. He's got a. I don't even remember the name. I'm trying to remember the name of it, but fuck, I don't remember.
Is it like a kind of like a bird?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. He's got like a real pointy fucking head.
Wing finger.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's
Wing
what
finger. That would be.
Yeah. He was the first time I seen that one. I mean, I keep an eye on the Transformers for Kaz, so I always look at the Transformers real good. I think the last thing I spotted to him that he didn't have was way back when we first met. I was what was it, fucking Cyclonus? I think it was Cyclonus or something like that. And of course, he beat me to all the other Transformers. So, but I still gotta look out for my homies. So.
Hey man, I don't know what to do with Transformers. Damn man, I got the Masterpiece. Originally my plan was Masterpiece, Generation. I want all the Masterpiece toys, all the Generation toys, and then I want a Legend scale. I wanted 3 scales of Transformers.
Yeah.
And that's I can't do it, man. I need to get off. Damn, I need to get off of so much stuff.
Which is I was curious. I can't remember if you told me before or not, but that one directly behind you on the first big Transformer dinosaur on the left which is that
Trypticon?
That Trypticon?
That's Trypticon, yeah.
Okay, he kind of reminds me. I don't know why of Grimlock from a distance, but he's still badass. So. So is he leader class or what? Exactly what?
He's
Titans.
He's Titan.
He's like 18. He's like 18 inches.
Oh shit! How many?
Transform into.
How many times has he been out before? Has he only had one release or one original release, or?
For that character, I believe, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. When did that one come out?
It's 22 right now, probably 17, 18.
Oh, okay.
Remember
I
that?
thought he might have been a little bit older than that. I didn't know he was a little bit newer. I
He
mean, I
was
like
one.
it. I've never seen one, so
Yeah, I got the Arc, Omega Supreme, Fortress Maximus. His head's in one of my other bins, and Metroplex and Scorponok's over in the far corner over there with the totes above it.
I don't know. I guess I'm just always into the ones that are kind of like dinosaurs, because I obviously love the Dinobots so much. So
And I got a few combiners up in the front or whatever. I
shit,
got my combiners are kitted the fuck out, man.
yeah. I still want me a damn 86 series fucking Ravage or Ravage as it like a 86 series Transformer size wise. I would love to have one like that.
Before my collection got attacked and I took it down, man, I had all of the fucking combiners, man, with articulated hands and real like nice, just upgraded accessories. And I had extensions on their fucking legs to make them look taller because they were short, kind of.
Yeah.
Like, man, I printed all kind of fucking accessories for them shits. I had all my combiners posed around with hands open and flicking birds and holding their nuts and shit.
Yeah, I think Metroplex and Fortress Max can do the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Even the Arc can as well. I'm trying to remember if Devastator can.
I think the Arc might be 3-in-1. I can't remember. I think it might be three stiff fingers and one moving top or some shit. Maybe I'm not sure.
I wonder how much Triptychon normally runs. I'm gonna have to see when he.
Down here is about 350. No, he's 300, I should say. That was regular price.
I say like 225 probably is what you're gonna pay now.
That's not too bad.
Maybe 250, 225, 250. He's tight now.
Yeah.
He turns into a Decepticon city.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Like our little battle platform, whatever you want to call it. He was a Decepticon city, supposedly.
Yeah,
Like
and I've always been a Decepticon guy anyway, because I don't dislike the Autobots, but it's always been Dinobots and Decepticons, and of course,
Hey man,
Starscream's always been my favorite.
I got one for y'all. What if Hasbro? I know y'all be listening, man. So what if y'all, since they doing the SS Studio series shit, what if they did like Autobot City on Earth? What if that shit? What if they gave it a transforming? We did get one clean ass shot of it from overhead when they showed him flying in or whatever. So what if they had Autobot City and it's a Titan class?
That motherfucker be huge.
That ended up being a
Hasbro.
Metroplex.
It'd be Hasbro.
Yeah, it definitely probably be a Kickstarter or something like that, or you'd have to definitely have a lot of backers or something like that. I guarantee you, because
if you want to win,
massive.
If you want to own Autobot City, we'll throw in the extra blur figure. No, we'll throw in Wheelie. We'll throw in another shitting Wheelie if we reach tier 2.
Yeah, I don't. It's fun.
It would have to have a lot of number of different tiers to it.
They gave us a shitting Wheelie, and they're probably gonna give us a good Legend class one again in a minute. Like some of the other ones, the older ones were okay, were enough to get the depiction across for me. Wheelie isn't important. I just have to have him because I'm a completionist.
Yeah, I'm trying to just get a character list done. G1 character list with Beast Wars, and that'll be it. And some unique ones too. Beyond that, I'm trying. I got to cut back on everything.
Yeah.
I slowed down, so I ain't really
Hmm.
I ain't bought a whole lot in quite some time. I think the last thing I really bought was that Savage He-Man and Orko 2-pack, and of course I bought these couple posters I bought, which I can make my money back out of that because I got an extra duplicate actually signed too, so I can just sell it for pretty much what I pay for the two of them. So I'm not sweating that. And then other than that, I ain't really bought much. Slowed down quite a bit. The shit, I was going ham there for a minute. Cause shit, I think within the span of 2 months, I had already bought Super Seven Snake Mountain, then I bought Eternia, and then I bought two of the three Powers of Grayskull dinosaurs, and I bought half of a guy's collection out of New York. That was like $500. About 15 some odd figures and a couple. Well, one's complete Snake Mountain, and I think a Dragon Walker, and I had to slow down. I was going, of course, I was still buying Origins and Revelation, and I was like, shit.
What am I doing?
Yeah, going ham central, man.
I need to just narrow
Yeah.
down the masterpieces. I need to narrow down the masterpieces, combiners. I think Combiner Wars was okay. I'll stick with them. Man, I'm gonna have to rethink this shit. Boy, it's a lot of fucking toys. Hot Wheels, GI Joes, Marvel, Micro Machines. I even got Lego GI Joes and shit now. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, man.
Shit, I had those Mega Constructs. I knew I wasn't gonna mess with. So I gave them to you, and it's like all this origin stuff. I've got to get it out of here so I can figure out I got this whole wall behind my TV here over here that I got space for. Once I get all these figures out of my way and all
Yeah,
this other stuff, that's boxed up, and I can get that out of here. And I'm gonna buy me a couple of those IKEA Detoss, and of
man,
course, I know, certain people's feelings about putting things behind glass, but, keeps the dust off.
man.
So I know I'm gonna get at least one detail. I'm gonna try to squeeze in a second one if I can, but I ain't got much room, so I kind of have to watch what I'm doing in here. So I'm gonna probably be building some shelves and stuff like that.
Man.
Be able to kind of rearrange the top of this case too, because I've got stuff sitting up there that I'm not gonna have. So that way I can put my vintage Snake Mountain. Once I get it restored, I can put it next to Grayskull up there, and then I'm thinking about getting a Fright Zone. Uh, that's what I'm leaning towards the next playset to get vintage wise.
I'm looking at my I'm looking at my shit over here. It's perfect for little 6-inch figures, man.
Yeah, it does.
I made like steps. I made like steps back for the 6-inch figures. It's like three levels in each little cubicle area. And I had LED lights that ran behind it, but they got ripped up.
Yeah. Well, I had a set that I'd used, but I got rid of them because I don't know. I'm gonna give me a different type.
I got my own custom stuff over this that I done built out of wood panel and two by fours and shit.
Shit, I mean, I used to do it in high school, man. I don't build anything anymore necessarily, but I have in the past. Hell,
Yeah.
I've got tables and I've got shelving units and storage that I made when I was in high school and cut designs into them and all kinds of shit. So, but pretty handy, man. If I need to do something, mainly usually it's just shelving that
30,000? Holy finna. Whoa.
Nah, that's too much, bro. I ain't got nowhere near
Yeah,
that.
I
I
can't
probably
compete,
got
man.
maybe a few
I
hundred.
can't compete. God, dog.
Uh, I ain't got
Yeah,
nowhere near.
I'm probably in somewhere floating between 100 and 200.
Yeah, I'm about where you're at, Sue. I ain't got that many. I probably got about
Yeah.
50 vintage Motu figures, and I've got every Revelation figures, so however many that is, and I've
I
got
know
two.
I've got way over 100 Joes. The classified. I know I got way over 100 of them.
But did you ever go over there and check out Top Dog and see all the
Hell
Joes?
nah, I ain't got no money for that. I ain't got no money for that shit. I'm popping back. I'm popping back from Christmas.
Well,
Nah,
he still got a bunch of them. I was just surprised when I'd seen all this old school Joes. I was like, damn. I said shipwreck, and I said there's all kinds of them. I was like, damn. I said I didn't know you had that many.
I'm taking a break. I'm
That's
taking
right.
a
Oh
Me,
break.
I've
man.
got.
Let's see. I'm trying to, but some shit I can't help it. I had to order that. I had to order that Betty White toy. You never know what shit happens.
Yeah. Hell, I was even tempted to collect the Jurassic Park, the OG Kenner Jurassic Park, like the play set and the T
Oh
Rex.
man, yeah, dinosaurs. Who don't love
Yeah.
dinosaurs?
I remember used to have them when I was a kid or growing up anyway.
Yeah, who don't love dinosaurs? Shit,
I
man.
know, right? Like I said, there's a few things I'm gonna get into this year. I've got goals to what I want to, things I want to scoop up.
We all. It sounds like we all need to buy jet hangers. Jet hangers. Just build a giant display on the ground with all the toys fighting and shit. You could just walk through and visit Toy World.
And
And charge what, $5 a head, $10?
Yeah, have GI Joes blowing up Lego armies and shit.
I am gonna be buying some leg connectors so I can. I already looked on eBay to get some of my vintage Motu figures that got wonky legs, so I know how to fix them by a couple videos I watched. So I ain't too comfortable. I was looking on eBay, but like the sellers I seen didn't look legit to me, so I'll have to find the right person where I can purchase some from
But
because I've already busted a couple figures down already and took the old leg connectors out, and I just need some replacements. So I don't know how many I'll end up having to do. I'm only gonna probably buy like 20 or 30 just to start out with. That way I'll have some extras left over if I end up getting some more that have wonky legs or whatever. And of course, I'll be waiting on PowerCon and all the conventions this year to see what they got coming as far as Masterverse is concerned.
when is I think Toy Atlanta is coming up, isn't it?
I don't know. And I know GalaxyCon is coming up because I know Sam told me about that not too far from now. I know,
March.
yeah, March, yeah. And then
Yeah.
let's see, PowerCon is I want to say September, August, something like that. But it's going to be in Columbus, Ohio this year. I'd love to make it, but I ain't even gonna try.
When
I'm gonna
is it?
try.
You said August.
I believe so. Yeah. I'm not. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it's August. Yeah. When I looked at it the other day, but of course my memory's been so fucking off the off the kilt because of all the medication I've been taking and the way everything my health has been and shit. I'll be forgetting what I'm doing half the time. I fucking go do something and put something down, like set my drink down or my keys or something. I'll be like, what the hell?
Uh,
I don't even know, man. I'm just surprised I went to the store today and could remember everything that I needed to get. It's like my mind done gone to shit. But you swear I was smoking again, but I had to, I had to quit smoking for a little bit. I'm probably gonna end up going back because I don't know if I'm gonna have that procedure or not because my health care is causing me or my health insurance, so they're trying to deny me coverage because of a pre-existing condition, and I basically told them to kiss my ass for lack of a better word. Uh, which is bullshit. All that shit's bullshit. They're just nothing but fucking leeches. They don't want to. all you hear or was hearing about, well, we love to have all the, everybody, rightful American to have some type of health insurance. Well, evidently not, because you don't care, because you're charging people $500-$600 a month for a fucking policy, and then you're denying them coverage because they got a pre-existing condition. I don't know. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get through it though, man. I ain't sweating that shit. So they can kiss my ass. I told people. I said let it lapse. I don't give a fuck. I go to somebody else. So I called up Blue Cross Blue Shield. I said I ain't worried about you fools, man. Let that shit cancel itself out. I don't give a damn shit. I said I promise you, you won't once it's paid you or what I owe, you won't get no more money from me.
Sam's here.
I know.
What's up, man?
They had me going.
Yeah, man. Hey, Toy Atlanta is March 19th through March 21st. Oh, no. That was last year. Hold on. Why didn't it say 22? I clicked the wrong link. Oh, shit.
I know I'm trying to go to GalaxyCon with Sam because I want to run or meet Alan Oppenheimer. But I know I probably won't ever get the opportunity again because he's
March.
up in age and.
It is March 18th. It's the day after my son's birthday.
I know he's coming to GalaxyCon in North Carolina too. I think that's in July or I'm not sure, but he's gonna be there like multiple times.
Hey, did they show a Tiger Force ATV for classified?
I haven't seen it.
Not yet. They have been showing the what was it? On Blumenau, what was it? Viper Island News. They haven't shown the stuff about to do with it. Just still feels like what usual Mike does at the moment. Just seems to be a rumor at the moment. What I understand.
Something to do with Viper Island?
Yeah. One of the from what I've seen, he's like what usual Mike does with Star Wars, and Joe, he does the same thing, but it's more so just Joe's.
Okay. I ain't gonna play this shit because he might not want to be associated with my channel. Let's see here. Where's this vehicle you showed him? You showed old G. Oh, it's just a rumor. He shows the old G1 or the original one. Yeah, he's showing the old one. Okay. Right, so. Oh man, I thought I was gonna see a real classified leak. Okay. Anyway. Alright. Holy shit, man. So it's two different conventions going on at the exact same time.
Yeah, I was gonna say I figured it was around the same time.
Oh shit.
And then Joe Fest is I think Joe Fest is in June again, ain't it?
Yep.
I think so. Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna be ready for that. I'm gonna be.
Well, shit, Atlanta one gonna get canceled out. Okay. Not unless you go 18. You go to Atlanta on the 18th, and then head back up for 19 through 21.
Drive all night or something. Or most of the day.
Triple joining in. What's up, man?
What's up?
And we got Larkin in the chat, man.
Shoddy.
Hey, Larkin.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, brother?
Oh, just out here listening to you guys, layering.
Shooting the breeze as always.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can't.
Is that you? Did you get your head?
No, it's minus the hair.
Yeah.
It's the the second set of twins that I'm working on. Just getting the flesh tone on it.
Oh shit. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that the arcade head?
No. Adam Warlock.
No.
All right.
That's what I did
I
mine.
saw the
with.
hair and I think, oh. I was thinking,
Yeah. Use the Magnus head for the other one.
oh yeah.
So I saw that Target has a listing for another Tiger Force figure, and it's Crater. So that's Duke.
Hmm.
So we're definitely getting the Tiger Force Duke because that was his code name in the past.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I know.
But that's all I've seen lately for new stuff.
Yeah. If my buddy wasn't up with his dad, I could probably get all the, have him look in the Palm Pilot and tell me everything that they got coming. But he did the same for when I was collecting, well, pretty much anything Motu, but most of it was Origins, but pretty much everything anyway. But he done got stuck up in Illinois, so now he can't make his way back down here right now. So.
Oh, he's on I-95, huh?
Yeah, he's stuck up there. Well, he went up there to help his dad out, and he obviously still got his job down here. He ain't got a job up there, so now he's stuck, and he can't. Evidently, he ain't got the money to come back down here to where he was, so he's just kind of in a rock and a hard place. But I texted him today while I was driving home and told him that I'd seen the latest wave of Motu Origins figures, and he texted me back almost immediately. And I'm driving down the road looking at my phone, and he responds. He goes, "Damn, man, I ain't got no damn money." I said, "Damn, bro." I texted him back. I said, "I feel you, man."
I found a Fisto in the Revelations the other day, but it was like the only one.
Yeah,
In the
it's got
store.
lucky, man. You just missed Andra and Stinkor and Scareglow.
Yep. I figured.
But it's pretty cool, though. I mean, just the fact that you were able to find, because typically down here in our neck of the woods, you really only ever see as the wave one. You don't, because I was only got lucky to find wave two and at a comic shop.
You can order Scareglow on Walmart, Walmart.com for the Origins one, whatever.
Yeah.
Nobody's worried about that one.
See,
I've got one. I've got two. Actually.
the Mosquito.
My bad. I thought Scareglow was that dude. My bad.
I seen him hanging today for the first time on the shelf. I've seen like four of them, I think. I'd already had mine. I'd already had two of them way before now. It's been like months ago, couple months ago or something like that.
I saw it when I was looking on there for Slaughter, man.
I haven't even logged on to that app, man. I'll be honest with you. I couldn't even tell you my fucking password. That's how much I give a damn about it right now.
Hey, I was joking in a stream. Somebody Long Dragon was asking me about getting a Motu Sergeant Slaughter for him. I said I got to check with Daredevil first. I said he's the local He-Man god. I said I got to check with him and see if we have enough to ration out.
Right.
This stuff is hard to find. Only one on the shelf.
I don't even buy those, but I know he is. I have yet to see him.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of those anymore. I hadn't seen any in months. So
this is the last one that I
something like that.
I think
this is the last wave.
Yeah, the last one I saw was a Ricky Steamboat one. That was the last one I've ever seen.
Multiples.
Yeah, really, no, I ain't lying. Multiples.
When they first came out, they were kind of peg warming. The first series I saw, they were floating around. People weren't really going with them, and then they just all disappeared and started staying disappearing whenever they came in.
Oh yeah, it was a Mr. T I saw too. Of course, I've seen all the first few waves, but
I want that Mr. T and Rocky. That's the set. This Rocky and Mr. T. But I don't even know is that Target? Anybody have a clue where is that from?
I don't know. I don't.
I've never seen that.
I got to get that. Man. I'm gonna look that up.
And I haven't seen anything over here since I found those bats and vipers. Or alley vipers. I haven't seen anything since.
Well,
I got
that's some rabid Joe fans here, man. Because I don't any of the new Joes. I don't never see them. It took me months and well over 6 months. You can ask Kaz. I would tell him all the time. He'd be like, "You seen any Joes?" Now I ain't seen none hanging on the peg, and all of a sudden, boom! It's like Lady J.
Lady J, here you are.
Yeah, gung ho and nothing but Cobra Commanders. I'm just like, I don't ever see nothing else. That's all I ever see. That and his tanks. I don't see nothing else.
And movie figures. We got an abundance of movie figures around here.
I see all those. I haven't even seen the repaint Scarlet. I've seen Snake Eyes. I've seen Storm Shadow. I've seen the Baroness, but I don't see no damn. I don't see the other one. Nope.
Yeah, I happened to come across that case. First person that probably saw them, and I just bought it all. Like I said, I gave the gung ho, an alley viper, and a bat to my grandson.
I know he enjoyed that.
Oh yeah, he enjoyed the hell out of it.
I know I got my little Phoenix. I got him he had already had the CGI He-Man from the new kids show, and I got him a Skeletor to go with his He-Man. So my niece told me that he just loves the hell out of it. Of course, it's slobbered all over, but you know, what can you do? It's not
they're
even
toys, man.
I had to hit him with the He-Man, man, because you know he's a chip like me, so he's got the same birthday as me. So I had to get him a He-Man, man, because that was the first toy I ever got was Master of the Universe. So it just felt right.
Yeah, that Revelations Faker was on sale at Target right around Christmas time.
Yeah.
I picked one of those up for him too.
They had quite a few of those today. Like I said, that was the first time I've seen that much Motu at Target in a long time, in a while.
Mine had a whole end cap of the first wave. I mean, and it was stuffed full.
Yep, I remember seeing them. I seen probably at a couple Walmarts, and then all of a sudden you didn't see them any of the displays anymore. I tried to scoop me one of those displays for the Revelation one. All I fucking wanted was the top of the piece to the display. I didn't want the rest of it. I just wanted the top because they had Grayskull on it, and somebody beat me to it, and I'm like, oh well, fuck it, whatever. I need to find that rug. They actually got a rug they sold at Walmart that's got the Master of the Universe or for Revelations rug. Hell, they even got house slippers I'm gonna buy. There's quite a few things I want to grab up, like a blanket. I want to get me a vintage Filmation style blanket too. You know, got some aspirations, man. Got some things I want to pick up.
Damn.
Yeah. I've been telling myself I need to slow down too.
Of course, you know, it's all I gotta scratch that itch, man. Because if I can't get anything Revelations or you know vintage, you know, I gotta get something Motu related because that's just the way it is. Gotta scratch that itch.
Yeah, I'm the same way. If I go in there for a couple of weeks and there's nothing, and all of a sudden there's something that I was kind of maybe considering, I'll just fucking buy it.
Yeah, because you try to talk yourself out of it while you're standing there, but then you just like, no, I gotta get something, bro. I can't go home empty-handed. Gotta get something. I don't give a damn if it costs me $10 because I
found this.
Hey, so the studio series.
Yep.
What's different between that one and the other one?
I have no idea. I'm not really a Transformers guy, but it looks good. It's got good posability.
Oh yeah, they're awesome.
Number 86.
Yeah, it's number 86.
Okay, I have him boxed. Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, he's even better out of the box.
I'm thinking about it. Maybe I should do an unboxing.
I don't know, but that color scheme is crazy, but it looks good though.
Yeah, red and orange is popping, man.
Yeah.
Fire. It's hot rod. It's hot rod. Shit.
What's up, Bullwinkle?
Yeah, I wish I had the masterpiece version of him.
And I found this one too.
Oh, I seen that one. Yeah.
Tigertron.
I got the Rodimus Prime one out. I've got the hot rod, but I gotta find it. It's out my totes.
And I seen that strong guy hiding back there from X Force.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the
That's your-
masterpiece?
the hot
Yeah.
rod. I mean, is that Rodimus or?
Rodimus.
Yep.
Your masterpiece one, right?
Yep.
Oh man. That's an awesome
So-
one.
Few differences
I've been
between
sitting
that
here
one and
thinking-
the.
It's more of a
What?
matte color versus a gloss.
I've been sitting here tonight thinking, man, I need to just sell all my toys and focus on shit like this, like third party and masterpiece, to just have that real shit. That big boy.
Lord Blanket done kind of edged in and got to purge a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he trust me, he done creeped in on my Motu collection. I'm gonna be purging him a little bit too. So
Too much stuff, man.
Too much good stuff.
Yeah.
I bought some. I had to scratch that itch we were talking about just now. Recently, like last week, end of last week, I ended up going to a comic store and I ended up buying some OG vintage golden books from Massachusetts University. You know, like some of the ones that had records in them, and
Take Maggie out.
the
She's whining.
hardback golden books. So
Come
I
on,
got
dude.
like
Put
kilos
your
through
camera
here.
away.
I
We
bought
heard
a
her
few
crying
of
like
them,
that.
so
Take
he's
her
got
out.
some
But also
more.
look
I
at the
think I'm
food
gonna
so
pick up.
she doesn't eat the other dog's food.
Yep.
Couldn't resist.
Yeah, well, she's still whining. Take her out. Well, see if she has to go again.
And I know exactly what you're talking about with these like autograph things.
Yeah.
I have a thing for autographs. Too.
Well, I've got a couple animation. Well, one's a cell, one's a hand painted cell, and the other one is a actual drawing from Filmation from Massachusetts University. I'm watching on eBay. I'm contemplating on whether or not to pull the trigger on them. One is obviously Cringer. The other one is actually both of them are Cringer. One is just regular ass Cringer, and the other one is where he's in his battle cat mode. And
I got too much crap out here.
One of them is this. I think the hand painted one cell has got a COA and the other one doesn't, but you can tell it's legit. It's straight from Filmation because you can just tell it's kind of beat up a little bit. Because I've never collected any cells. I think the only one I have is where the hell is that from? X-Men, the '90s animated X-Men series.
What did you think of those animated X-Men that they just came out with on Pulse?
Actually, you talking about like the ones that look like their boxes look like the VHS tapes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen them. I hadn't collected any of them. I thought, or the first one I seen was a Wolverine where he's laying down on the bed, and he's looking at picture of Scott and Jean, I think, or I want to say.
Yeah.
I know all that stuff it's gonna be big, man, because they've got that continuing the original series it's called X-Men '97. It's supposed to be debuting on Disney Plus. It's either this year or next year. I can't remember. I just heard about it not too long ago. But I'm looking forward to that because I'm a huge X-Men fan. Always have been from
Same.
far back as I can remember. I think far back I was like 8 years old because I used to bug my mom when we'd be in the grocery store. I'd be falling behind her, tagging on, yanking on her shirt and talking about, I'd see the spinner rack on the comic books. And I'd be like, Mama, buy me this, buy me this. All right, just go in the damn buggy, leave me alone. So I still got a lot of those books,
Yeah, I got a pretty good X-Men collection. I'm probably a lot older than you, so mine goes back really far.
Oh, I got some Silver Age, and far as the earliest issue I have is I think it's 14, which is the first Sentinels.
Nice.
That's the earliest one I have. I've got 14, 15, 16, 20, 24, 32, 33. I've got quite a few. 57. I've got 50, which has got the Polaris on the cover, Jim Steranko cover.
Mhm.
I have multiples of that book until I gave one of them to a good friend of mine, which blew him away.
I don't have a whole lot of the Silver Age stuff, but
yeah, I've got Golden Age, Silver Age.
Yeah.
I've got most of the Uncanny run. the Uncanny X-Men series, most of it, all the way up into past the 300s. Uh,
Damn.
I've got a lot of Jim Lee stuff, first Omega Red, uh, pretty much almost that whole run. Uh, Now, I don't know, I just love X-Men, mainly the Jim Lee run, but I love it all, man. Jim Lee
Yeah.
run's my favorite.
So for me, it's the Claremont and Cochran.
Yeah,
Those are-
Claremont for me, man. Claremont to me is my main. Him and Jim Lee are my main two people when it comes to X-Men,
Yep.
that I love the most. But I've got quite a few issues that are autographed from Claremont. I've got I think it's 199, which is Rachel Phoenix becomes the Phoenix. Rachel Summers becomes the Phoenix.
Yep.
Then I've got this. I'd like to get it autographed by Claremont. I've got the first Phoenix 101.
I got that.
I've got 94, which is the new team.
Yeah. Mine starts at 94 with no holes all the way up to 174.
I've got past 174. Obviously, I've got like I said, I got a lot of good books, man. First Cable, First Apocalypse, First Sinister, uh, first the Four Horsemen. Uh, just a certain, I mean, there's certain books I just love. I just had to have. Uh, I could go on and on for days. I mean, I've got other books too, but uh, those are some of the what I call big boy books. I've got first Miss Marvel, uh, first Carol Danvers, which is Marvel Superheroes number, I believe it's 11. First Apocalypse, even in period, the first Apocalypse, because he appears in Marvel graphic novel 17, first
Yeah.
print. Got a second print too. Got all kinds of shit, man. I got rid of a bunch of comics recently, but I kept a lot of the good ones. I didn't get rid of everything.
Yeah.
I had probably 23 short boxes altogether. So I had quite a few. I've condensed it down to 5 BCW plastic bins, mid-size bins. Uh, I keep all my expensive books in Mylar, archival Mylar and double back. I think, well, some of them are double back, some of them are triple. Like the Silver Age is all triple backed. Keep them stiff, keep them straight. Don't allow them to bend. Like I've got some of my Motu Revelation current books in Mylar, archival Mylar. So I'm gonna get more back into collecting some of the He-Man comics too.
Uh-oh. What's Giga doing?
That's the dreaded dude with the funky head, yeah. I need to go pick up my other comics, man. I ain't never picked them up.
All right, sorry, fellas.
Oh, you good, huh? I got a couple ones that are hard to find, like this one, which is his first appearance, a cameo in Marvel of He-Man.
Nice.
It's in Mylar. And then I've got one from the MV Creations. It's a holofoil cover. I like that one. That was pretty cool. And of course, this one, really love this one because I found this one recently. This is the Meteorbs from Star Comics Master Universe.
Yep.
Yeah, and cheap too, man. I only think I paid like $6 for it. Every now and then you find something good. Of course, I got Daredevil books, and of course I'm Daredevil, so I gotta have Daredevil books.
You got 158?
No, I don't have. Which is the first Bullseye, right?
Yeah. Well, first Frank Miller.
Oh, first Frank Miller, no, but a buddy of mine's got one, and I got some store credit, so I might just scoop it up for the hell of it. I was actually gonna buy it already, but I just hadn't done it. I've got 181. Well, I've got the first Electra, and I've got the Death of Electra, which is 181. I've got
Yeah.
one. I think it where she rises again. I want to say I thought it was issue 190 or one. Is 190 or 199? I just can't remember. I've
I
got the
think it's
first
180.
the hand.
Yeah, I have that one too.
Just a huge Daredevil fan. I don't have anything really old. I think the oldest issue I have of Daredevil is like 108, which is the death of Foggy Nelson. It's got the Beetle, I believe, in it. The Beetle or something like that. But like I said, I've got a lot of modern Daredevil. I'm currently collecting the Chip Zdarsky run of Daredevil. I don't even know if it's completed yet. Like I said, I hadn't even picked up my book, so I probably got a stack of damn books I got to pick up. So, of course, I talked to a comic guy or my store guy already, so he knows I've been under the weather. So I just hadn't been able to get down there and pick up the books. Like I said, I'm kind of glad I condensed them all down too, man, because that shit can get out of hand real fast, and as well as anybody knows, with just anything, toys, comics. I mean, stuff takes up space. So,
Yeah.
and when you don't have your own house, it kind of sucks because you have to kind of be, judicious about how much you have. Yeah, there you go. That's a weird one.
Yeah.
Poor egghead
That's
on
cool.
the Venom body, or was it?
Did have like this before.
Yeah, I remember you had the Venom head on it before. The Venom head looked good on it though. That one looks kind of neat too. Yeah, there you go. I need to scoop me up that damn retro Toy Biz Venom that they came out with not too long ago.
Oh yeah.
I never seen one on the shelf. I know he's evidently hard to come by.
I found a Tigra in Best Buy the other day.
Oh shit. Yeah, I hadn't seen that one either. I know Kaz's got one.
Talking about the Venom, yeah.
Or talking about the Tiger, or whatever that lady. Talking about that female chick.
Tigra, yeah, Tigra.
Yeah. I've seen a shit ton more of the that Age of Apocalypse run. Like I seen a whole.
All right, Larkin, catch you later, man. All right, Kurt.
Rogues.
Later, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Later, Larkin.
I'm actually gonna be wrapping it up myself, man. It's 11:58.
Yeah,
I need to get myself a strong 6 if I can.
Damn right.
5.5 by the time I doze off.
Oh wow.
I'm just glad I ain't gotta get up too early, man.
Shit, man. My days start early. I can't wait for the weekend so I can try to get something in that I want to do.
I hear you.
Right.
It's been cold too, man, but the weather's been, I don't know, man. Been hot, cold, I don't know.
Yeah. Welcome to Georgia.
Yep.
But shit, I'm gonna close it out, man. Appreciate everybody coming in the live section and in the chat.
All right, guys.
I'll be back again tonight, 10 o'clock Eastern time, man. If y'all bored, come fuck with me, man.
Always.
Of course.
Man. All right, my
Gentlemen, good night, guys.
Good. Later.